There. And we're live.
So you want me to tell my best 5-minute ever story, Brian?
Yeah, I do, because apparently we can't figure out how to make our camera record more than 5 minutes. So you got less than 5 minutes now. Go ahead.
All right, so my best 4-minute and 19-second story goes a little something like this. There was a tumbleweed rolling around like a whippoorwill on a West Texas 2-lane road. I don't know if you ever been to West Texas, but shortly that tumbleweed took a turn and headed north to Dumas, Texas. You ever been to Dumas?
Like I've seen the trucks that say Dumas Tacos. It looks like it says Dumbass Tacos.
Yeah, it looks like it says Dumbass.
Yeah.
That's Dumas.
Dumas.
That's up there near the Panhandle. So that little tumbleweed hooked it north from West Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, you follow me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
And it went up towards Dumas and Amarillo. Okay. Now this is just a regular old tumbleweed.
Yeah.
You seen it? You know what a tumbleweed is, don't you?
Yeah, weed that tumbles.
Tumbleweed. So
Sure.
this little tumbleweed, when it got up to Dumas, it rode and rode and rode until it stopped at 319 Walker Street, Dumas, Texas. 319 Walker. You know who lived there?
Who?
My grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother. You know what my grandmother did? She picked up that tumbleweed, and inside that tumbleweed, she found what she thought was an ostrich egg. Okay?
Where are we going with this?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Inside the tumbleweed, there was an ostrich egg. Well, what Grandma thought was an ostrich egg.
Sure.
She brought it inside, and she put it on the windowsill in front of the kitchen sink.
Now, why did she think it was an ostrich?
Because it was big. It was either an ostrich or a dinosaur egg.
Okay,
But
and
you know what came
my
out
other
of
question, how'd she know where it came from?
It came from the tumbleweed.
Yeah, but how'd she know where the tumbleweed came from? Because you're telling me where the tumbleweed came from. There's holes in her story.
Grandma's nose.
Yeah, okay. Keep going.
Well, then, when she put it on the windowsill, 3 days later, it started cracking. The egg.
Okay.
Wiggling around, almost fell off in the sink.
Sure.
You know what came out of it?
No, what?
A baby dinosaur.
No, shit.
A real T-Rex.
A real T-Rex. With little arms?
Little arms. And she kept that T-Rex for probably 20 years, the last 20 years of your life. His name was Leroy, the T-Rex. And, well, one day when Leroy turned 15, Leroy found him a dancing partner, the dinosaur.
Yeah.
It was a Stegosaurus. Her name was Bonnie. Okay? So Bonnie and Leroy procreated. You know what that means?
What?
Procreation.
Oh, yes, I know what that means.
Yes.
I mean, what does it mean? What happened as a result of it?
They had a baby.
Yeah.
And that baby, believe it or not, turned out to be me. Okay? So my parents, what I'm telling you is my parents traveled to Dumbass, Texas in a tumbleweed, and then they had me. And my granny thought I was originally going to be a dinosaur too. But I've never had a tail. I'd never had a tail. And I would call myself a carnivore. If I was going to be a dinosaur, I would not be a herbivore.
No, because you like meat like they have out here in cattle country.
That's right. I like eating cows.
Yeah, like we had some really good sliders earlier. Probably like 9
They were
out of 10.
dinosaur. I could tell. It was my family.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no. Do we eat one of your family members?
You don't like my 5-minute story? How many minutes has it been?
Did we eat one of your family members?
We might have. But that's okay.
That's a risk we were willing to take because they were delicious.